what's up? Welcome back to South 10 Beer Reviews. I am Tyler. Thank you so much for stopping by. Tonight we've got a beer from Stone. And before we get into it, just wanted to encourage you to hit that subscribe button if you like what you see. Stone. We like Stone around here. This is going to be Tangerine Express Hazy IPA, which, full disclosure, I've had this a few times. I haven't looked back on the channel to see if I've reviewed it or not, but it's possible. Anyway, this is a hazy India Pale Ale with tangerine and pineapple, 6.7% alcohol by volume, and it says a tropical hazy IPA with tangerine and pineapple. So, yeah, we're just going to jump into this. What's the canned on date here? November 22nd. So they're giving this a 4-month shelf life. It has an enjoyed by date of March 22nd. So I don't know. Not much. I don't really buy into the 4-month mark on an IPA, but at least they put a canned on date. So let's go ahead and get this one poured here. We're using our new Cherry Street glass, but whatever. All right. Probably should have left some room to get my nose on this thing, but what can we do? All right, so appearance-wise, I mean, it always looks a little darker on camera, but you can see my face kind of in there. It's not very hazy, if you ask me. If anything, I mean, I can see my finger through it. If anything, it's got a slight chill haze to it, possibly. There is a little bit of a, I don't want to call it floaties, but you can tell that there's definitely some sediment or, particulate in suspension. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but anyway, pretty rocky. 2.5 fingers of bright white head. Yeah, very rocky soap sudsy head there. But as far as the color goes, I mean, it's kind of a, I don't know, I would just call it a golden type of color. Slight orange hue as well. But anyway. All right, let's go ahead and shove our nose in it. See what's got in store. Okay, yeah, I mean, it's got a pretty fruity nose on it. Definitely getting the tangerine and pineapple. It's like sweet tangerine. Very sweet citrus fruit. The pineapple is a little bit subdued. I think this is leaning more towards the citrus fruit, but there's definitely a little hint of pineapple. Oh, and the hops. Does it say that? No. Maybe it's on the description, but not super worried about it. Anyway, yeah, I mean, I'm basically just getting like tangerine and a little bit of that pineapple. It's kind of got a little bit of a grapefruit type of citrus quality going on too. Maybe even a little bit of lemon or something like that. A little bit of a sweet, like kind of a bready malt character to it as well. Man, I keep getting it all up on my nose holes. Yeah, I mean, I'm not getting a whole lot. It's not super aromatic. It just smells quite fruity, citrusy. It's got a little nice malt backbone to it. So nothing too crazy. Let's go ahead and dive in. Cheers. Tastes like a Stone beer. Tastes like a new school, like West Coast meets East Coast, like new school type of thing. It's very crisp, very clean. It's got a pretty moderate carbonation to it. It's kind of a lighter mouthfeel. 6.7%, I think is what it was. 6.7. Yeah, I'm not expecting anything too crazy as far as the mouthfeel goes. Like, it's not a New England haze, like new school mouthfeel. It's not super creamy, pillowy. It kind of has that more familiar West Coast type of mouthfeel to it. little pop of bitterness in there. Pithy type of bitterness. Orange pith, a little bit of like an underlying herbaceous type of, dank bite to it as well. But it's dominating with citrus, specifically tangerine, as if you probably could have guessed from the can. But yeah, it's got a ton of citrus going on. Still got the orange, tangerine, grapefruit, a little bit of lemon. It's got a pithy type of quality to it, though, for sure. Like, that dank quality is definitely like almost pithy as well. It's got the nice bready malt is still there. It just rides through. It's very clean beer, though, for sure. And it's quite dry, too. The fruit quality, though, comes across very, I don't know, it's like nicely mingled in with the hop flavor. So it's not like super noticeable that it's like straight up fruit in here. But it's juicy enough to kind of give you that type of, that way of thinking, or that vibe that you get when you're drinking it. It's like, okay, I could see this having fruit in it, but I could also see this just being like hop flavor, like, if that makes any sense. Yeah, 6.7%. I would say it drinks somewhere around that. I mean, it's not boozy by any means, which I don't think you would expect, but yeah, it's just a really solid beer, nothing too crazy. I have no real complaints with it. With Stone, they like to stick to their roots. I feel like they did that on this, especially calling it a hazy IPA, and it's literally like crystal clear almost. But yeah, Stone, they stick to the roots a lot. They keep their base beer is always solid. It's always familiar to me, at least, as far as like a lot of their newer IPAs. I feel like they all have a similar malt bill almost. As far as the ones that are like the hazies or the newer offerings that they've come out with. So, but yeah, this one I have no complaints. Literally, it's got a decent mouthfeel to it. It's light. It's crushable. It's sessionable for a 6.7% IPA. It's got a lot of nice fruity hop flavors and fruit flavors. It's got a nice malt backbone to it. It's got a nice balance of that sweetness to kind of, that juicy sweetness to kind of go along with the pithy, like herbaceous bitterness and dank quality to it. And it finishes out pretty dry. I mean, not too much to complain about, honestly. So, as far as a rating goes on this one, I'm going to give this a 3.6. We'll go 3.6. Solid stuff. No complaints. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, a comment, all that good stuff. Hit that subscribe button if you like what you see, and we will see you for another review next time. Cheers.